It's David Wowie from Another Eden Adventures. Are you playing Another Eden and are absolutely overwhelmed by the amount of content? If you are a beginner, there are certain things you can do in the game to enjoy it to its entirety while catching up to today's latest content as quickly as possible. And there's one thing I'll share in this video that will be a complete game changer for you, so keep watching. A lot of people who watch my channel here are veterans, so if you have your own tips, share them below as I'm sure it'll help people out. And if you're new to the game, share where you're at. I'd love to know. And if you're a veteran, still keep watching anyway, as you might pick up a thing or two, or maybe you'll just be completely offended. Who knows? Just keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for helping more people know about this great game. The first thing I would do, if you haven't already, is to make sure you don't lose your game data for whatever reason. Tap on menu on the bottom left, then other, then data transfer settings. Then go to transfer instructions for full instructions on how to do this properly. In doing this, you'll get a transfer ID that you need to screenshot and keep somewhere safe. Maybe print it out, put it under your pillow and kiss it goodnight every night, because this will be like a backup of your game. You'd also see options to connect your Facebook and Google accounts. This year I've noticed a few people with issues connecting their Facebook and not having access to the game, so beware of that. If you want to unlock as much of the game as possible, the next thing I would do is finish the main story first. To see where you are in the main story, tap quests, and the main story quest should appear at the top with that little green arrow thingy. If you want to be quick and efficient, never mind the side quests, aim to finish the main story. One of the beautiful things about this game is that aside from Bannables promotions and the Chrono Cross collab, which ends in December 2026, at the time of making this video, there is no real time limit for completing events. Through the main story, you'll be able to unlock a bunch of stuff that will enhance your gameplay experience. Play through the main story for about half an hour and you'll unlock the Gallery of Dreams, which is where you can get gacha pull for 5-star units. I'll explain this in more detail soon. Finish chapter 10 to unlock Time's Forgotten Stop, which in turn lets you do dungeon runs, upgrade characters to 4 or 5 stars and more. Complete chapter 11 to unlock the Astral Archive. I actually did a video about Astral Archive, which I've linked in the description, which you can check out later. Complete chapter 25 for the No-Paw Emporium shop, which lets you craft and upgrade unique equipment as well as purchase a bunch of stuff like codices, tomes and chant scripts. Complete chapter 48 to unlock the Grasta mechanic, which is probably one of the most important mechanics in the game. Clear chapter 84 to unlock part 3 of the main game, which in turn unlocks bounty hunting and sidekick upgrades and so forth. As you progress, you'll be able to play extra content such as the Mythos Saga, the Apocrypha series, ensembles, various collaborations such as the Persona 5, Tales of and Chrono Cross collaborations and more. By all means, play these collaborations, as with them come some pretty strong free characters and some great gameplay moments. But if you want to unlock most of the major features quickly and efficiently, I would just start this extra content to get the bonus Chrono Stones you get from starting them, then continue trudging along the main story. Keep your eyes on the prize, baby! But speaking of bonus Chrono Stones, stay alert to new additions to the game, as they often have a lot of these to give away. And how do you stay alert? Subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. Just know there are currently 2 episodes that are compulsory to complete in order to progress the main story. After chapter 13, you need to finish 2 Knights and the Holy Sword, and after chapter 44, you need to complete the closed off open world and the Azul Rebel. By playing through the main story, you'll also be able to unlock the 5-star version of our hero, Aldo! By completing 2 Knights and the Holy Sword, you unlock the Miglance Labyrinth dungeon. Once you accumulate 50,000 points by playing through this dungeon, you'll get the Sword Master Tome, which in turn lets you upgrade Aldo to 4-star. Then collect 10 Dragon Bearer Psalms from the No-Paw Emporium, or find them randomly through the Snake Liver Damaku or Underworld dungeon runs and upgrade via the Old Hag in Time's Forgotten Stop. The next thing I would do is participate in Bannables. If you haven't realized yet, Another Eden is a gacha game, and a big component of it is randomly pulling a trending character from the latest banner. Access it by tapping on Dreams on the bottom left, and you'll have access to a list of what's called banners that will change according to the campaign that's happening right now. There's also a tab on the top right called Regular Banners, where you can see a bunch of banners that are there permanently. As I'm on a paid subscription, I also have a guide of Heaven's Banner. I have a video all about the paid subscription that you can watch after this video. I've linked it in the description just for you, my friend. There will also be a list of banners that you need to pay for, or banners that you can also get for free using the Chrono stones you've collected over time. For the free banners, you can usually do one banner pull for 100 Chrono stones called a lone encounter, or 10 banner pulls for 1000 Chrono stones called a 10 alloys bundle with a guaranteed 4-star or higher character in that banner. So a pull basically means one character gets pulled out of the draw. The trick is not to get misled by what's on the banner design. The banner design often makes it look like you have a high chance of getting whoever it is on that banner. Although it could be true that you can get a higher chance of getting who's on that banner, tap on the details button first to see the real percentage rates. In this example, for instance, you have a 0.8 chance of getting Cesta. That's not 8%, that's not even 1%, man. That's 0.8%. It's ridiculous, but miracles happen, and I have a theory that when the banner just comes out, they kind of secretly increase these chances. You can see some evidence of this in my banner pull videos, which I've linked for you. Unlike games like Genshin Impact, there is no pity system with these banners. It's usually always random, but there are times you can get lucky. The trick is to not be like me and take these banner pulls seriously. If you don't get someone, that's fine, as you can still finish the game with free characters and enjoy it. In fact, you'll probably become a better player because you're working with what you have. But if you do pull a trending character, even better. If you pull a golden door, this means you get a 5-star character who's likely to be more powerful than the rest of the characters in the game. For example, if you get someone like Minalka, or even someone a bit older like Flamelpis, they can carry you through most, if not all, of the first part of the main story easy. Sometimes Another Eden will release campaigns where you will get a guaranteed 5-star unit, so follow my channel and turn on notifications so you know when these campaigns are released. We've covered playing through the main story and participating in banner pulls. I want to keep it simple and not overwhelm you, so the last step is a super easy step and is the game changer I mentioned to you at the start of this video. Refer to the amazingly made roadmap of current content. Some insanely generous people from the community have created this up-to-date roadmap of current content that gives you a very easy to understand guide on which parts of the game to do and in which ideal order. Even if you've played through hundreds of hours of the game like I have, this roadmap of current content will have a checklist of things you still probably haven't done yet. I cannot recommend this guide highly enough. I've linked it in the description of this video, and if you have some cash to spare, I donate to the wiki to help them continue doing their hard work. You wouldn't believe how much you'll depend on this wiki the more you play the game. I just donated, come match me baby. And if you have no cash but some spare time and you're a veteran to the game, I believe they also welcome contributions. I hope you enjoyed this guide. Share your own tips and experiences below. I'd love to chat to you, man. Stay tuned for more great stuff. Much love, baby!